People immediately took to social media and Twitter and started posting, look at what Angel Reese has accomplished. She has a national championship at LSU. She was the rebounding queen of the WNBA. Now she has a championship in the Unrivaled, and she's Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, what an accomplishment.
So this study came out from Rice University, and they are trying to blatantly say Caitlin Clark fans are racist towards Angel Reese. Here we are, once again, Angel Reese is the victim. Caitlin Clark fan base, the Indiana Fever fan base, the Iowa fan base, wherever you're located, if you're a fan in Texas, fan in Alaska, a fan in Florida, by God, you are a racist today because they don't like how you word things.
Angel Reese and her fans are celebrating a championship she didn't even play in. The league just ended, and she's acting like she won the WNBA. But the truth is, this wasn't real competition, and her team actually played better without her.
You cannot criticize missed layups, cannot criticize bad shooting form, you cannot criticize stat padding. If you criticize, you're a racist because these people are trying to keep racism afloat and alive because it's all they got.
Even worse, Reese didn't even show up for the championship game, but she's online acting like she's a legend.
How important this championship was to Angel Reese. Angel Reese didn't even attend the game. She was not in the building last night.
The funniest part? The league's final game got fewer viewers than a cooking show and reruns of American Dad.
They're saying that they got 364,000 viewers, couldn't break 400,000 viewers of their championship game.
Stay tuned as we expose the fake champion story and the media's desperate attempt to make Angel Reese look like a superstar.
Angel Reese is a champion in the Unrivaled that virtually no one watched.
Angel Reese's fans are all over social media acting like she made history by winning the Unrivaled League championship. But let's be real, she didn't win anything. She wasn't even on the court when her team won the title. Reese was injured and missed the last 2 games, including the championship. Yet, she still acts like this is a huge victory.
Angel Reese beating her shit. What y'all gonna say now? Now that I have this Unrivaled championship that I didn't even think to attend. She went to LeBron James's youngest son's high school state championship game. If this championship mattered, she would show up. She can afford it.
I had no idea that Angel Reese didn't even bother to show up. Did not show up to support her teammates. It was that unimportant, but yet took a victory lap that you won a championship? You got to be joking.
Imagine LeBron James or Michael Jordan celebrating an NBA championship they never played in. It wouldn't happen. In real sports, you have to actually play to earn a title. But Reese? She sat back, FaceTimed in, and then ran to Twitter to brag, asking, "What y'all gonna say now?"
When her team achieved this remarkable accomplishment, Angel Reese was so thrilled, she FaceTimed in press conference and celebration. That's how big this Unrivaled championship was.
Angel Reese and her fans are celebrating like she just won a huge championship. But let's be real, she didn't even play in the final game. In fact, her team actually played better without her. Yet, she's online acting like a legend, asking, "What y'all gonna say now?" The truth is, this championship isn't even from a real basketball league. The Unrivaled League plays 3-on-3, not full court 5-on-5, and most basketball fans don't take it seriously. It's more about social media highlights than real competition. Even funnier, the championship game got fewer viewers than a cooking show and reruns of American Dad. If this league was such a big deal, why did barely anyone watch? The ratings were a disaster. Only 260,000 people tuned in. Meanwhile, Ice Cube's Big 3 League, which also plays 3-on-3 but with former NBA stars, gets over 500,000 viewers per game. That's double what Unrivaled pulled for its biggest game of the season. Yet, Reese still calls herself a champion, even though she didn't play. Imagine if LeBron or Jordan tried to celebrate a title they sat out. They'd be laughed at. But Reese FaceTimed in, watched from home, and still took a victory lap online. What did she actually prove? That her team can win without her? That this league hands out trophies to players who don't even show up? The media is also working overtime to protect her. Anytime Reese is criticized, her fans claim it's racism. while Caitlin Clark, who actually dominates on the court, gets targeted with physical fouls and media silence. Now, universities are even publishing studies trying to frame criticism of Reese as proof of racial bias instead of just analyzing her performance. But real legends don't need media spin. They let their game do the talking. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is actually changing women's basketball. She's breaking records, filling arenas, and boosting WNBA ratings by 105%. Reese? She's being hyped up by social media, not her game. At the end of the day, numbers don't lie. The Unrivaled League was a flop, the ratings were embarrassing, and Reese's so-called championship won't be remembered. You can call yourself a champion all you want, but if nobody watched, nobody cared, and you didn't even play, did you really win anything? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you see through the hype, or do you think Reese actually accomplished something? Like, share, and subscribe for more real takes.